What's up, everybody? I'm Mike, and today we're trying what might be Colorado's biggest burger. So last week, me and my wife came here thinking we could just walk in and order this thing. We couldn't. The burger actually has to be called ahead of time. How long does that typically take to make? Okay, I'm on my way. So we came back with some friends, paid $130, and the plan was simple. Find out whether this thing is actually a good burger or just a giant plate of food made for the internet. Yeah, this thing is massive. This is their big ass burger. It comes with 8 beef patties, onion rings, mozzarella sticks, fried shrimp, lettuce, tomato, red onion, cheese, and a lot more going on than any burger really needs. I actually had them keep the nacho cheese on the side because before I covered this with anything, I really wanted to know if the burger itself was actually good. And looking at it up close, this stopped feeling just like one burger. It looked like they brought a whole catering to our table. It's heavy. My arms are shaking, don't get it twisted. Pictures really don't even explain how big this thing actually is. It pretty much took over the entire table, and none of us could really agree on what it weighed. We also never actually got an official number, so I asked everyone to guess. Guess the weight? I'm gonna say 12.
What am I saying?
And once I tried to lift it up, I realized the weight was the only part of the problem. At this size, it barely functions like a burger anymore. The first challenge we had wasn't finishing it. It was figuring out exactly how we're supposed to eat this thing. There's no clear way to pick up the whole thing.
Oh, you can't. There's no way. Oh, maybe it's gonna fall out.
We basically had to treat it like a burger buffet and work through it one section
I'll
at a
just
time.
cut it up.
And we just cut it into pieces.
So we got 4 people here to help us eat this. So we have multiple patties, lettuce, red onion, cheese, bacon. It's like I cut in between the patties, tomato. Let's give it a bite test. A lot of flavors going on here, but honestly, just your standard burger. I didn't really know what to expect with it being so big. Pretty damn good.
Now going into this, I thought the size was gonna be the whole story. Usually when food gets this over the top, the quality is the first thing that suffers. The meat gets dry or maybe raw, the bun falls apart, and the toppings are only there so the picture looks crazy. But honestly, after that first bite, I was wrong. The beef was juicy, the burger had real flavor, and it tasted way better than I ever anticipated. That was probably the biggest surprise of the entire meal.
Cheers. Pretty good. Simple burger. Nothing crazy, but massive. It's delicious though. My question, I think, is like, are all these done well done? Or is there some, or maybe medium rare, or maybe medium? I have to keep eating. Reminds me of going to a Mexican restaurant, getting a burger.
It's juicy, flavorful. Definitely did not expect it to be this good. I got a whole patty. Not bad. It's pretty good though.
The toppings were the next surprise. You know, normally when someone puts onion rings, mozzarella sticks, and fried shrimp on a burger, it feels like they're just adding those things just because they can. Here, most of it actually worked. The onion rings were delicious, perfectly crispy. The mozzarella stick gave us that perfect cheese pull. And then we just took a piece and, you know, poured the nacho cheese all over it just for aesthetics. I'd say keeping the cheese on the side was definitely the move, just in terms of making it too soggy, you know?
You did some damage. You got to bring at least 4 people here. I mean, realistically.
We were never trying to finish this thing. That was not the point. We're just sitting there talking, trying different pieces and enjoying it. Pretty much ate a little more than the half, which sounds like a lot, but this thing comes with 8 patties and all those toppings. There was still a ridiculous amount of food left. I was so full, I don't even think the burger noticed. Now, $130 for a burger does sound insane. And if you're ordering this for 2 people, it definitely is. But clearly this is not made for 2 people. This is something you order for your birthday, a football party, or a big group that just wants to have a dinner that feels like an event. You're definitely paying for the spectacle, but the spectacle is not hiding bad food. There's a ridiculous amount to eat, and the burgers are actually good. And if you split that price across a group, it really is not that bad. After eating more than half, we still left with enough burger to bring home. And honestly, there was one more thing that I wanted to know. Was it only good because it was fresh and sitting in front of us? Or how would the leftovers hold up?
Leaving here with 5 boxes. I'd say overall, we did some pretty good damage. It's definitely something I need a nap after.
This was the leftovers that we had 4 huge patties. We ended up giving 2 away to homeless people, which is awesome. This thing is just jam-packed, right? Bacon, red onion, cheese, lettuce. Definitely got to put ketchup and mustard on here, but I'm just gonna dry dog it, I guess we can call it. They toast the bun on the grill, probably with a good amount of butter, I would imagine. Sesame seed bun, and this bun is just huge. They have to custom order it. I'm not gonna sit here and say
This is the best burger of my life, but it's good. It's just your standard burger. I think what makes it really good is probably all the butter that they put on the bun. It reminds me a lot of Smash Burger. One time I got to go back and talk to the chef at Smash Burger, and they showed me they have this cool machine where they can roll the butter onto the bun. And that's what this reminds me of. And for as many patties as that they were cooking, they all turned out perfect. None of them were pink on the inside. They were all cooked all the way through. And this was just a fun place. It was packed in there. The music was blasting. It's very loud. Party vibes if you go there. Just be expecting that. But so far, definitely the biggest burger I've ever seen, and probably the biggest burger in Colorado.
I came here expecting the size to be the entire story. It wasn't. The biggest surprise was that this massive, ridiculous burger was actually really good. Now, would I order it for 2 people? Probably not. They do have the challenge where if you can eat it in 20 minutes, I believe it's free, which I absolutely would love to take on for myself and a homie. But if you're just buying it for $130, you're getting a lot of food, a great experience, and definitely something that every other table in the restaurant is going to remember. So the main question is, does Colorado's biggest burger hit the spot? And it does. If you guys know any other ridiculously oversized meals that I should try, let me know in the comments, because honestly, this might need to become a series.